the Think Loud Crew podcast. 3 moms getting real with our daily lives and our WTF moments. Let's get real with us, beautiful mamas.
Happy Friday, y'all.
Happy Friday. Happy International Women's Day.
Happy Women's Month.
Yes.
I'm taking the whole month. And today's my half birthday, so I'm excited.
Happy half birthday, Kyle.
I refuse to acknowledge your half birthday.
You don't have to. But just know that I turned 35 in 6 months, which is blowing my mind.
That's crazy. That means
You're right behind
you.
In October.
That's...
Yeah, at first I was set on like, I'm going to do a big trip, blah, 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 blah. But then I was like...
We talked about that trip.
I want to have a big party.
Do you?
Yeah.
You want to have a party?
I want to have a party.
That's kind of cool. I like that for you.
And then I told Mom, I want to have a party. Actually, she was like, let's have a party.
What kind of party?
I don't know, but
dancing?
Mom started talking about women in cages. And I was like, what's going on? She said, we need dancers. She was like, we need to find a hanger. And I was like... Is someone excited to have a party? Like,
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Who would you invite to your party? Like,
is it
like an open public party or like friends and family? How does this work?
Friends and family.
I was thinking friends and family, but I also am kind of open to having like, here's our guest list, but here's an open party. Like, just,
that is scary.
Like, not open. Like, of course, there's a list. You have to RSVP. Like,
can people? So then people can invite who they want.
I don't know.
Are you checking who people want to invite?
I haven't thought that.
This is a big deal, Kyle.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Nothing has happened or started yet.
I'm confused. How did we go from a trip to a party in a hangar with random people?
Who said random people? I'm not thinking random people. Like, I would invite people that like I know, we know. It wouldn't just be like, hey, here's this party, pull up.
But I feel like you would be open to.
I feel like you would.
Because any party that I've had, there's always the crew
that
pulls up.
I feel like Kyle would embrace the random
Oh my God, I've never met you before. What's your name? It's my birthday.
Welcome to our party.
Like, what?
You are my best friend now. We've got food over here.
Heck no.
Bars there, and there.
We'll talk to Mom about this.
It'll be a drunk Kyle.
First of all, I was like 100 people. Mom was like, we need a location that can fit 2 to 250.
Where is Mom trying to have this party?
Because in
Girls
her mind,
in cages. Wait, this is gonna be fun.
Oh no, it went from girls in cages to
Can we have lions.
We need an area where the low riders can come in.
What?
Mom was like, we need to have like an all out. Just a full LA party. And so then when we started talking about lowriders, and I was like, oh, that'd be fun. I know some friends who are in car club. She was like, no, I'm gonna call Sheridan. Like, I'm gonna
talk to Mom about this. She did tell me, like, hey, I think your sister wants to have a party for her 35th instead of going on a trip. And I was like, okay. And then she's like, you don't sound like excited. I'm like, Mom, it is like March. Okay.
You said we have some time.
Kyle's birthday's not till September.
And I usually plan the day before.
Like, I'm like, girl, we're in March.
Wait, now I'm really thinking, because me and Kyle did have a conversation about her birthday on New Year's.
It was like, it went from, girls dancing.
To Africa.
And that's the thing. It's if I do take a trip, like, I'm just in my spoiled brain right now. I want to go to Zanzibar, like, and I just know, like, I just don't think that's just gonna happen right now because there's just so much going on, and I'm just having to, like, I've got things that I'm really like prioritizing right now.
Yeah.
And I've been praying for my discipline, like, so maybe my discipline will get me there, but like right now,
I think a party is tangible.
I think a party's fun.
I think it's fun, and I want something that's just like fun right now. I don't want to stress myself out with planning this trip. I don't want to stress myself out having to figure out
your birthday
trip. Okay. I don't want to stress myself out with having to figure out, like, where my kid's going to go right now, or, like, where my kids go. Like, I actually start writing down, like, how do I want to spend my 35th birthday?
I like that.
Like, from the time I wake up, from the sunset to, like, what is my first meal?
Oh, my God.
What kind of workout am I going to do? Like,
your birthday is going to be elite. Because it's March.
And you are writing down what kind of breakfast you're having now.
Elite.
Yes, because I normally
don't. What if your diet changes around then?
Girl, it's going to be healthy no matter what. Shut up.
What if you put Eggs Benedict right now? But then you wake up and you want steak and eggs.
Then a matron
Like,
eats steak and eggs.
So annoying. What if you don't want that anymore?
Right. What if the sunset rises on the left side and not the right side
on that day?
Damn, not you making it rain.
The sun is still gonna rise and set.
Amen.
All right, Kyle. I
Okay.
think we have enough time to talk about your birthday. Let's talk
happy
about
birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
We are
Let's
blessed.
never
talk
planned
about
it. I
that
wanna put some
today
pictures on
is International Women's Day. It's
Yes.
International Women's Month.
It's our month, y'all.
So I have a question for you guys. Can you give me your top 3 women, not your moms? Do not say your moms. I want to know who you look to and you're like, damn, that is one inspiring woman.
My top 3?
Just someone you look to that you look at and
dead
you're
or
like,
alive.
damn, they're inspiring. I don't care.
She doesn't care. She just wants.
I just want an answer.
Who is yours?
I don't know. I thought about this on the way here, and I'm like, damn, who do I look to that I'm like, damn, they're inspiring? I have people that I follow on Instagram that I'm like, damn, you're inspiring for like different things. So like one is my friend Bree. I met her in college. She was like my big sister in college. She has a company called Spike Spin. It's a cycling company. She's also a mom of 2 boys, but they just relocated to Los Angeles. They're not from LA, don't have family in LA.
Oh, wow.
But she's now living in LA, and I watched her. She just had her son, and she wakes up every day and she does this like thing. Like she pedals every day, and like she's holding the baby and she's pedaling. Right, and she does like these 30-day challenges where like, she like commits to 30 days of like being active, and she inspires me.
Do you want to buy the peddler?
She already sent me the link. And I asked her if she would come on to the podcast because I think it's so interesting being a mom, relocating with your 2 young kids away from your family, opening a new business. She has a business, a successful business back in New York.
Yes.
Coming out here, opening another one. I just think it's wild.
Crazy.
So for me, I initially thought, dang, Bree is really inspiring to me. So who comes to your guys' mind?
I'm thinking.
Okay, well, I watched this movie the other day, and it was like a true story on Netflix. Right now, if you go in their categories, they have like their International Women's Day category, which just features all these like bomb, female-forward stories. And I watched this story called Swimmers, and it followed these 2 sisters who are from Syria, and they're swimmers. You see their experience where it's like, they actively see the bombs going on, and like they're losing friends, and it's like they escape Syria to find like, you know, a better life.
Yeah.
The story was incredible. It was one of the moments where it's like you hear the stories of people taking boats and like the boat was just floating in the ocean and they somehow make it to land and all these things. So it was just like all these hurdles and all these things that literally should have, could have, would have stopped so many people in their tracks. Like they just kept persevering and they kept going. And the girl, she was like, I want to go to the Olympics. Like, I'm a swimmer. I'm going to the Olympics. So they end up in like a whole new country, going through the process, you know, trying to figure out what's going on. But the whole time she's like, I need to train. And the people are like, no, like, you know, like you're going through all these things. Like, let's get you acclimated. And she's like, no, I'm a swimmer. I want to go to the Olympics, figure it out. And in that year, the Olympics had a refugee team. And she joined it and she killed it. But it was just like one of those moments where I watched this movie and it was like everything that was going wrong or could have gone wrong was going wrong. And she just didn't accept it. She just kept going, and she ended up going to the Olympics, doing really well. And it was just one of those stories where it was like, I have no excuses. Like, I have no excuses. Like, it was so inspiring, and I was choked up all day. Because that day I watched Harriet Tubman. I watched The Black Beauty Effect.
Is this when you were on Snap Swimmers. Talking about all the movies you would watch?
I couldn't breathe that day because I was just like...
How many movies did you watch that day?
It was 3 days. It was 3 movies.
How did you have time to watch these 3 movies?
I would have watched 3 movies.
It was a weekend day, and it was a day where Mom and I, like, we were like, we need to just sit, stop, and be still.
And y'all watched some deep ass movies the whole day. I would have had to throw in a comedy in between.
Giggle a little bit.
I couldn't breathe. I was literally physically choked up because it was so emotional, it was so motivating, it was so powerful, where it was like, you just, if you want it, just do it. You go for it, you keep going, you push through. And it was just like, it made me very proud to be a woman. And I was happy to see these stories. Like, the circumstances are crazy. The fact that there's still war going on was just like that reality check of like, be grateful, show gratitude, but also like, no excuses, like none. So the last few days, I feel like I have this whole new kind of energy from these movies to like, get it done, do it. Like,
so what was no like excuses. One of the things that you were like, damn, I'm about to get this done?
Okay, no I've been
no excuses.
No excuses.
Damn, Shannon.
No excuses. So I just like with myself had my 1 year anniversary of being back in LA, and I was, just in this moment of reflection, and I was like, okay, you know what? When I came back, I think I gave myself like 3 days to like be sad girl, but then it was like, keep going. But there were projects that I put on hold because I had to readjust and get situated out here. And one of those was while I'm recovering, my pregnancy, like all my postnatal, postpartum recovery, like on my passion project right now, I had to put that to the side. But I took a meeting on Monday, and I had a very good meeting, and I actually got introduced to CEO founder of this doula company agency. Like, they do a lot of things within like the birth field, like the birthing sphere, I'm going to say. So I have a meeting with them on the 21st. So in terms of getting it done, I'm not going to hold on anymore. I'm not going to make excuses of, oh, hey, I haven't finished my classes, or hey, I haven't finished all of these certifications that I want, just when I still have value and things to bring to the table and present. So that is something that I am getting done now, I feel, where it's like, don't let me wait for this quote unquote perfect situation or circumstances, but it's just do it, because there's no right time. Just do it. So that's what I've been telling myself. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. No more procrastinating. Or waiting.
Do you think you're a procrastinator?
I'm a professional procrastinator.
Not a professional procrastinator.
Yeah.
I am. But I work...
Why'd you say yeah like that?
No. That's just like
Somebody
a bad habit I've had my whole life.
It was like, bro, if your sister posts one more time about her moving on Snapchat and she has not moved, I'm going to be mad at her. And then the next day, I swear, they sent me a screenshot and they go, she's doing it again. And I said, look, I don't know what to tell you guys, okay?
Don't complain. Ask me how you can help. Like, I'm a single parent with 2 kids. I work full time. It's been...
You got this, girl.
It's been a whole shit
No
show.
excuses.
No excuses. But I did get pissed because the cleaning crew was coming on Wednesday, and I got a phone call saying they had car problems, so they're not coming until Monday. And I was like, y'all gonna make me look crazy, because I know these people are like, stop telling us what's going on.
When it's not happening.
It doesn't happen. And I felt insane, because I was like, I didn't even tell them. I couldn't even say, hey, y'all, the cleaning crew had to postpone until Monday. Like,
Shannon, who did you think of?
I've been really trying to think. A lot of women inspire me. I feel like that's why I motivate to go harder. Like, especially like you guys motivate me and stuff. One person I can think of right now outside of us is my boss that I work for. Her name is Kana Walker. She is the CEO of House of CB. Just working for that company has really made me respect women-owned businesses. And she just goes hard, and she respects her employees. She is this... I just admire her. And the closer I've gotten to her and like seen her work, and even though she's my boss and I'm scared of her sometimes, but it's just her work ethic, how old she is and what she has, and how she worked with her mother. She works with her mom as well. And it just inspires me. Every time I'm around her, she's very just cut the bullshit and just with, really a go-getter. So yeah, that's one of the people that really inspired me. I was just looking at her page, and she's offering the small business grant right now. So since it's International Women's Day, that's what that's what they do. And I was looking at like previous owners, and it's like small businesses that can get a grant and apply for it. So I think that those type of things really inspire me, because women helping other women in business is so amazing to me, and just acknowledging and seeing. So I think she's one of my people. But honestly, my peers I really look up to, like how you were talking about. Like just new moms that I'm around right now that are my friends, and like watching people like you guys handling your second kid, or people coming into motherhood, it inspires me as a mom. Like, oh shit, like I can inspire you to be a better mom. I can
it's like an exchange.
The community of womanhood is so beautiful to me, and I feel like I've been really honing on to that recently.
Yeah, I think the community aspect is huge. Even when we had our Valentine's Day event, I was watching Remy at one point, and she has Malachi strapped onto her, and she's trying to
bopped her in the face.
She's trying to get someone's order, check someone out, rock the baby still. And I'm like, look at my friend. Like, she was not making an excuse that day. She was like, not even done at any cost. And I think sometimes when we are young moms and young parents, and in situations where we're just trying to make it happen, you have to make certain choices that it might not feel good that day, and your back might hurt the next day, but it's like she didn't ever complain.
She had a smile on her face the whole time. Like, it was so beautiful. It was very beautiful to see her in her whole setup. And her, so graceful and grateful for like everything. It was awesome to see.
And then when someone from
and Malachi running around, it's so cute.
And I think someone asked from the audience about like how do we balance like being a mother and balance having kids and balance being in these relationships, but then also work. And I just remember sitting there, and at that point Ryder had already climbed up on my lap because she was tired, and I'm like, girl, there's no balance. You did answer. I'm like, I'm trying to balance right now, actually, and it's not working well.
Integration.
Right. But I was thinking about that after, and then I was also thinking about Jess's response, and Jess responded, and she was like, I think sometimes we put so much energy into creating this perfect balance, but there's not a perfect balance. We just make it work.
You have to.
She's someone else that I would love to have on the podcast.
She was very inspiring.
Actually,
so
all
real.
of them.
I want all of the.
We've had Brooke on, but I think getting all of the other women on, so it's like everyone can have their individual moment, would really be.
Just dive in deeper.
There was a lot of people that like messaged me after. There was people that like were sobbing or like crying or like really felt the words that were spoken to, because I think the panelists didn't even put any type of like promises of like making it so pretty, but they made it so real and relatable. That's why, and I feel like how you reach other women is to make it like, this is my path and this is how it happened, but you are capable of doing it.
Yeah.
No matter what your path looks like, you are capable,
Yeah, I agree completely. I felt like everybody up there said something that was relatable or that spoke to somebody in the audience. I remember when Jess had said that one of the things that she really wanted to focus on when she became a mother was putting positive energy into herself and her body, where her daughter could look up to her and believe in her and believe in like how her body image is. And she's like, I don't ever want her make her feel uncomfortable, because we're probably gonna have the same body type,
right?
And I look at Ashley, who's one of my friends, and she's just sitting there sobbing. And I'm like, and when it was over, she's like, when she's talking about body type, I have girls. And like, she's sitting there like, and it's like everybody got touched with something. So I do have the full panel recorded. I got it edited, and in honor of Women's Day today, we're going to upload it to our YouTube. A lot of people at first were like, don't upload it. It's not fair to the people who bought tickets. And then I had people who bought tickets that were like, upload it because I need everyone else to experience what I did.
And then there's people like me who was not able to be there that day, but put a lot of sweat, blood, and I had so many tears flowing that day. I need the edit to be out.
Yeah, I think it was really inspirational.
It's impactful, and it's like, this was the first Galentine's. This is the first Think Loud Crew event that we've done. And I'm very thankful Corey was, we partnered with Corey. She's great. She's really good at what she does. So I want people to see so that we can have another one. And it's like, hey, this is what we are capable of doing. Like, and this is between work life, motherhood, relationships, like everything else that goes on in just life, period. Like, you can still get it done. And sometimes it does take a team, and that community aspect is very important. And it's like, there were some very, I feel, impactful people who attended.
Yeah.
And I felt horrible because I wasn't able to be there, but I was so glad that just because I wasn't there, they still made that drive and they left. Like, I'm so thankful that you reached out. I'm so thankful that I had the opportunity to be in the same room as so-and-so who I've admired or looked up to for 5 years now. And not only did I get to have a conversation with them, but they knew who I was. Yeah. And they seen the work that I've done. So it was just, I could see the beauty. I could feel the energy. I could feel the warmth that was in that, in that environment. And I was stalking everybody's
I think what's cool is when you
Instagrams.
put a group of women that maybe look eclectic and we all look different. We all do different things. We all come from different backgrounds. But nobody in there was a gatekeeper. Everybody in there was like, oh, what do you do? Let me help you put you onto this. Or maybe do this differently. Or I've done this for a long time. Try it this way.
Here's a formula.
Yeah, I think that was, to me, the part where I really liked seeing all the organic conversations happen and seeing a group of women just supporting other women. So with that said, going into our next event, which is us going to Mexico, doing our women's retreat out there, I've had a few women hit me up and say, like, I'm nervous to go on a trip with other women. Like, I don't know how that looks or how that's going to feel, or are they going to be nice to me or mean to me? And I'm like, okay, let's check the energy now.
Literally.
Let's get everybody's energy in check now. You know what I mean?
And that's real. And
it is real.
And I think the energy is going to be great because who we are. And I think, like you said, let's check it. Yeah. And let's make sure we're all comfortable with going with other women and feeling that. But I feel like it speaks volumes from just our event. Like you just said,
right.
We were so comfortable. Everyone was, people were comfortable to come up to us and all these different things. I feel like the energy that we give off as women and as, like, we make sure that we're empowering each other. So I think going into this trip, I know a lot of women are scared to come on it and, like, go by themselves. And
rightfully so. Yeah. I would be too, to be completely honest. I am scared. I am nervous. It's stepping out of everyone's it's really stepping out of your comfort zone. But I think, okay, at what point am I going to do that? You know what I mean? Like, at this point, I'm 31 and I'm married. I have 2 kids. At what point am I going to step out of my comfort zone? I feel like I've been stepped out of my comfort zone in other realms, career-wise or relationship-wise or housewives. Like, I've stepped out of my comfort zone for those. So why is it such a big deal to step out of your comfort zone when you want to just put a group of women in the same room together?
Or just show up for yourself? Because it's like some of the women who are nervous that I've communicated with, it's like, it's their personal fears. And it's not even like, oh, I'm nervous of what's going to happen. I'm like, I am here to hold your hand. Or, like, if it's that conversation, whatever we need to, like, give you that reassurance, like, that you are capable. Like, just how you're saying, like, why can't I do it now? You can. It's just like, there's enough time before the trip to where if you are nervous, like,
you're not going to be nervous no more.
You won't be nervous. Like, there are women who have booked the trip. We talk on Instagram now. We snap each other, and we're having conversations. We're it's not necessarily like, oh, let me just talk to you because of this. But it's like, some of these women are already, like, integrated within, like, what I would call my community or people that I engage with in different social platforms. If you are nervous, like, this makes me more excited for you to come
out,
because it's like, I want you to know that, 1, you are capable. 2, I just want you to challenge yourself. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like
It's a
this
fun
last
journey.
year has
It
been like a
is.
year of
and
challenging
I feel like people
myself.
are afraid of how they will be received. But
Which
is normal because
normal.
I'm
So
afraid
normal.
of how I'll be received, and I
Right.
feel like everyone always thinks they know my whole entire life, and I'm still nervous to be
Because
received.
Yes.
So at the
We're
same
gonna be in
time,
a very vulnerable
right?
space.
It's like be understanding that everybody there feels the same way. So if everybody there is able to acknowledge it from the beginning, then it works. Like and it goes back to like I always hate bringing up TV, but like house reality TV is what they do is they put you in a house, right? And they take away your phones, they take away computers, TVs, radios, they take away labels. Like it's nothing to do but sit and talk to the person next to you, and you're like, well, tell me about the worst day of your life. Like it's literally like right, like it's literally like you get so close and so comfortable and so vulnerable with strangers that you would have never spoken to a day in your life on the street. Like you just wouldn't have. So when I watch these shows, like right now, I feel like everyone is talking about this new season of Love is Blind.
Love is Blind,
Okay,
yes.
I started watching it, and I think in the beginning when the first season came out, people were like, how can these people fall in love in like 2 days, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I swear a day in those situations feels
sure
like a year. Like,
especially if you can't, like you said, you can't have your
there's
phone.
nothing
There's
else.
nothing else.
There's nothing else to do but to talk.
And
like,
fall in
that's
love.
it. That's it. There's nothing else to do.
Learn. Isn't that sad? Just I think people just need more opportunity
Yes.
for communication.
So, like, one
to
of the
build in
things that
life.
I really want to do when we get on this trip, like within the first second that we're all together, I really want everyone to just put
away
their phones in a circle.
I think
like,
that's super
everyone
smart.
drop your phone.
Are we gonna do
Let's
council?
put it in a basket.
Yes, like let's just be really still with each
Icebreakers.
other and do icebreakers and understand like everything that you're feeling right here, we're also feeling.
Yes.
But we're not gonna sit here and do like this.
Pretend that we don't know.
And pretend we don't know because I think I'm just as nervous to be around you that you are around me. Like I just want it to be a real quick like let's just break the fucking ice.
Yes. And
Because the
let's be
only way
friends.
we're all gonna get something out of this women's retreat is if we do get vulnerable, if we do step out of our
and if we choose to be
zones.
present with each other.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all about being present.
Yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about that, and I really want. Do you guys watch Love Is Blind?
Love is
I
blind.
Yeah.
Yes,
just
I
started-
finished the season.
You
Oh, you
finished it?
Uh-huh.
I just started watching
You
it.
need to watch it.
You need to
because
watch. I
we
think
need to
it's
talk about it.
I mean, I'll talk about
This
it.
season was good.
It was really good. Where are you at?
I'm on episode 4.
Okay. It's really good to the end, the very end. I think it's really interesting to me because sometimes I'd be like, shit, is this going to be my calling one day?
Doing Love Is Blind.
Love is blind.
I could totally
I could
see you
see.
going on. And I really like that this season they have somebody that has a kid.
Yes. That
Oh my
made me
God.
so happy.
Yes.
And it was interesting because
That was real.
the first question they asked her is, are you going to lead with it?
right. And she
And
did
she
it.
said no. She said, no, I'm not going to lead with it because that's not who I am fully.
Yeah.
I want them to know me first.
Yeah.
And then she,
When she told the one guy, he was so taken back. He
so
didn't know what the
silent.
fuck to say. I want to say something. Say
something, sir.
And then I think he was also trying to figure out the age. He was like, so you had her and she's 10
Yeah.
now?
Yes.
And you're like,
But that
he
doesn't
was trying to
even
figure
matter,
everything out. And I'm like, oh, he's not even.
he's not a good.
I'm like,
He blew it.
He didn't say
But
anything.
she is so fired too. But I love. But then when she was able to like freely talk about her daughter,
Yes.
that's her life.
Yeah. It changed
And
the
it
conversation.
changes the conversation. It changes how the man speaks to you.
Yeah.
So that was
I
sorry.
really liked that because I feel like in those shows we don't ever
They don't
see
ever do that.
a mom on there.
I
Like,
really like that.
I did. I
Love
was
is
surprised.
I actually
I-
was too. I didn't because, like you said, I don't think they ever put.
No. Think about like The
single moms
Bachelor or any
they
of those
don't
shows.
ever
Like
put
I don't.
little twists.
No.
but there are single moms out there that need love.
And I think after this season of having one mom on there, I watch next season there'll be
It'll
like
be a-
3. Like I think I swear she just like opened the door for it. Like I
But
really
it's a
think that
good
there's gonna be
thing.
more.
There might be a whole other show specifically for
Or even
single
dads.
parents.
Like I
single
would
dad,
have
I was
loved if
thinking
they
that.
had a
Yes.
single dad on there, like
With
and
the-
him talking about him being a dad and just trying to navigate that world. Like I think it just brings in a whole different viewer.
And it's a real conversation. Because when I saw that, I was like, dang, like, I'm starting to date again now. And I'm like, it made me think, do I tell people I have a kid? I have kids off back? Do I not tell people? Like, it just kind of...
It is a weird thing.
Like,
sometimes I lead with that.
This? Yeah.
Have a kid. Do you have a problem with
Damn, Shannon. Is that how you do it?
No, but sometimes
I think that
if I don't want to talk to a guy,
yeah,
I'll say...
Not if you don't want to talk. Oh my God. I don't think that it's a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
No, I'm saying I don't think it's a bad thing with if you decide to lead with it or not to lead with it.
Personal preference.
I think that a part of me, if I was dating right now, I always think about what are the things that I would lead with. You know what I mean? It's like career wise, kid wise, like stability wise. Like what do you lead with to where you
what
don't
do you
want
the man to know?
Yeah, but it's almost like I don't want to become like my titles. And even with my titles now, I'm still trying to figure out, okay, who am I without all of these titles? Who am I without a wife, without being a mother, without being a reality TV person, without being a podcaster? Like, who am I without all these titles? Then what's left?
Who am I? Yeah.
You're my sister Cheyenne, and you're
See,
tons
that's
of fun.
a title. But you get what I mean? Like,
I get it. I get it.
Like, what? Who am I without all of these titles? And of course,
what do I bring to the table without everything else?
All of these titles make me who I am.
Of course.
But without them, then like, okay.
You're still you. You're beautiful. You're great.
But I think sometimes you have to figure out for yourself what that looks like.
And that's what Love is Blind is for.
And I love that.
Because
I'm
you're
obsessed
really
with the show.
Getting deep with the nitty gritties. And I love when they like surprise the person, like, oh shit, I thought I knew you, but here's another catch.
Yeah.
This is,
I've been staying off social media because I know that the marriages have started, and I keep on seeing the black couple, the guy and the girl. I keep seeing their marriage scene, and everybody is talking about how, like, I had one friend post how she was sobbing watching their marriage scene because it had to deal with, like, cultural backgrounds, and she was like, it spoke to me with the dad.
Did that?
I haven't seen it. I have not seen it.
On that.
Okay. But I really want to watch it and then talk about it.
I cheated. I saw so many spoiler alerts. I couldn't watch it, but I was like, that itself made me want to watch the show.
Don't say anything else because I've not seen it. And I want to go back and watch.
I'm not. I have to go watch it in its entirety.
Because culturally, with the black couple, there's so many little things.
Yeah.
And even with their discussions in the pods, I wish... Yeah.
I did not think that they were. I did not think they were gonna match, especially when they. Okay, so I'm kind of at the part where she's getting over with him saying like, "Well, what do you look like? Like, I need to know if I'm gonna be attracted to you. Do you have a big booty?" And then she stood up and I'm like, "Yeah, she got a big booty,
and he got.
She got a dog and a little tiny waist. I'm thinking, yeah, she got the body. Yes,
she has body. I saw her in the wedding dress.
So you're not outside the pods yet.
I'm not outside the pods yet. I'm still in the pods, and like I just remember that scene.
Your mind.
Was she still talking to Matthew?
Yeah, but it was at the same time that she was like thinking like we're here for a reason to
like,
not
why are you
do
asking about my
appearance.
Body? Why are you
like
asking?
Yeah, and I really like that she did not fold. She did not give in.
She said, "Well, sorry, sir."
Yeah, and then he had to come back and tuck his tail and apologize. But the whole time I'm screaming at my TV like, she got a fat ass! Don't worry! Don't worry! The booty is poking!
The thighs and the ass match.
I kept on like
her
thinking
body
that
is ridiculous.
Her body is so nice. And then I feel, one more person I want to talk about and then I'm done talking about Love is Blind, is I feel really bad for, I don't know even his names really, the one girl who made the reference that she looks like Megan Fox. I feel like they just blew her up over the internet.
Oh, were people
I can't
mean?
get... Yes.
Because they're like, girl, bye.
They're basically like, girl, you don't look like her. But...
I thought she kind of did. I thought they were like similar features in the picture I saw.
I'm just going to stand up straight.
I'm not saying anything about anyone.
Maybe not. I don't know.
Every time I open my phone, and I know my phone is listening to me, so I have a bunch of Love is Blind stuff. But every time I see her like apologizing, she had to apologize to Megan. Like,
wait, are you serious?
It blew up. It blew up.
Wait, why did she have to apologize?
No, she did because it blew up, and Megan got drug into this Love Is Blind.
I didn't realize that.
Triangle
hilarious.
Thing. Yeah, and then I read something else that were her friends in like a scene.
Her friend
said she looked like Carrie Underwood or something.
Wait,
and
that's a whole other person.
Exactly.
Maybe I don't know who we're talking about.
And then she's like, and who else?
Right. She's like, if y'all bitches don't say Megan, we're not friends no more.
Because she really did. They only say Carrie Underwood, and then she's like, and then who else?
And the whole time I'm thinking like,
nobody.
Do we have awkward?
Do we have doppelgangers?
I don't think so.
I don't know anybody who I look like.
I don't think I look like anybody.
Me either. I don't know.
I don't think so. But I as someone who does reality TV, when she said that, I was thinking they're about to eat her up. This shit up right here.
Poor thing.
She just didn't know.
Damn, I can't wait till you finish.
I want to finish it. I want to finish it so bad.
It's itching me now because I want to.
I want to be on that group text when you finish it so we can chat.
Yes.
Have you watched it?
Yeah.
You finished it?
Yeah, I watched it.
Did you finish?
I'm current, wherever that is.
So you're at the weddings.
Okay, yeah, I watched the weddings.
Okay, no. Okay, I'm gonna go home and finish it.
Binge?
So yeah, I'm gonna binge it that we could talk about it on this next episode. But I'm stuck on it right now. I'm so stuck.
It's a good season. I do like the point that you brought up. Like, yes, I had a single mom. I feel like
that made me happy.
This season was good. A little bit different than others. I feel like other seasons are like, okay, it's the same thing.
Yeah. And even just having like people on there that have been like married and divorced.
Yes.
That stood out to me.
Megan Fox girl was married before.
What's her name?
And that was another kicker for when she brought that up to people.
How about when she brought it up to the second guy all casually and he's like, we never talked about that before. And she's like, yeah, we did. And he's like, no, we did not. And
That was
she's
your
like,
other date.
yeah, she's like, I swear I told you like in the beginning. He's like, I would remember that.
Wrong man.
Is that yeah, that's funny.
I'm on it right now. I'm so on it right now.
I feel like I need to catch up.
I feel like I want more.
Okay, I'm gonna go and binge it.
Reunion.
Shannon, would you ever apply for a show like that?
I know a casting person I can put you in contact with at Netflix.
Oh shit. I would honestly.
You asked Shannon.
Honestly, I think I probably would. I would be down. I feel like I was just saying, like, I'm ready for marriage. So, like, I think I would be down to.
I think you would be really good at it.
I think I would love to be in part of, like.
I love it.
They're probably already shooting their new season.
Probably.
I'm gonna ask
next
her
time.
Let me
next
ask
time
before I forget.
Slide her in
next
there.
time.
Got it.
I'm ready to have my second kid. I feel like I've been really having a lot of baby fever.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I've been around Brianna a lot, and her
Babe was
son.
so cute.
And I just been like the other day, I spent the whole day just cuddling him, and I'm just like,
He's getting chunky too.
so chunky.
Does he still have baby smell?
Yes, and cool, like just like laughing and screaming, and just like all the baby things, like.
Yeah.
So I think that's another thing that's been like really hitting me hard lately. Is just like my baby fever. I'm about to be 35, so I'm just like,
Wait. What do you want to do for your 35th since we know what Kyle wants to do for hers?
I don't know.
You're like, I have not thought about my breakfast or the sun setting.
I haven't thought about any of it at all. But yeah.
You want to have a party?
Can I party with you? My part of
Hey, can we have a joint party?
I'm not.
Is that weird? Like a joint party
it's
and we
not weird.
let's have a party and a trip?
Now we're doing too much.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm scared. Maybe we can go trip for my birthday.
Maybe I'm just going to pray and like my man at the time will be like, hey, baby, I got you. I'm going to take you on a trip.
I like that
Is
energy.
he taking me too?
Well,
Can your man take me to? Never mind. Let me stop.
anyways, dear Lord, I need my man to get us 2 rooms.
I'm done.
Dear Lord.
One for us and one for my good sis. In
I
whatever
am
country
crying.
we're in, I'm gonna will a beautiful. What you want? Is he 6'4", 6'5"? Is he?
No.
Oh,
Shannon likes him short.
okay. God, just present Shannon's husband. That's all I'm asking. Don't go specifics.
Shannon likes the short dogs, okay? She needs like a 5'10", 5'7". Between 5'7" and 5'10", that's what Shannon likes. All right, why are we lying to these people? Talking about 6'10", Shannon said, no. No.
It wasn't even
My
a
man
no.
currently,
It was the face that preceded
my
the
man
no.
currently is.
How tall was he?
You've met him.
I know, but
that's giving 5'10".
I wasn't
5'10".
like
That's giving 5'10".
this close to him.
We went on a date one night, and I was like,
Did you wear heels?
"Yeah." I said, "Babe, are you ready?" I said, "I'm about to be your little model chick by your side, so be prepared."
Bro, look at Shannon's track record.
I know.
She likes the short dogs.
She
It's
really does.
okay.
That's why I
It's
love.
all right.
I feel bad for his other
When
sons
Kyle
because
just
they
said
clearly have no chance.
6'10",
I did not say 6'10", first of all.
Whatever you said, 6 feet or whatever. Shannon said, no. No.
God, bring her a short king.
The smaller, the better. Shannon be like laying there talking about climb up on me, climb up on me, climb this tree.
You know, this just made me think of
Come
cheese.
get this.
Wait, have you dated like someone who's like 6'4", 6'5"?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I did not sound confident.
I have.
Okay. Height in guys is so funny. One time somebody asked me in front of Zach how tall he was, and I swear I said like, I don't know, like 5 something, and he was looking at me like, you're not gonna tell him.
Okay.
Let me ask you all a question, because yesterday my girlfriend and I were having a conversation, and she said, I think guys care more about men's height than women do. And obviously I'm not in the place to say like what women think, but I was shocked that she said that, because I feel like women care more about guys' heights than guys do. But tell me what you think.
I think guys care
more.
a lot about their height. I feel like women care superficially, but I've also seen one of my friends who always swore she would never date a short guy. The short guy had a bomb ass personality, and he got her. Like it was not even a battle, and he got her. I think men
They
care way more, but the short guys that like the actual short guys that I know in my life
They're confident.
have the most confidence and swag. It's the ones who don't carry themselves like short with big dick energy.
Yes.
Those ones, care way too much.
They care too much of like, oh, you're about to wear heels?
Yeah.
Are you about to do this?
Yeah.
Cheyenne?
They're not confident, but the ones that are confident, one of my
whatever.
best friends
Yes.
is so fucking confident, and he's bite-sized, okay?
Bite-sized.
And he walks in the room like, I'm the biggest in here, and I'm like, you're actually the smallest, but whatever.
Calm down.
But I
He
think
talks to me crazy to the point where I've been like,
little boy.
okay.
I really think it's when the short guys don't feel confident in themselves. They care so much, and then they have
About
little
height.
man syndrome.
That is so real.
And tall men get little man syndrome too.
Well, think
They
about
do.
being a tall guy with a small dick.
Yeah.
I think that's when
I would feel
disappointing.
bad about myself too.
Just a big man and not knowing
With
how
nothing.
to use their body.
I just think that I like that question though, Travis.
That was a good question.
I like that question too because I think
I think guys.
I
put
don't
more
think
emphasis.
I think
But I feel like
men
some women
care-
do. I
really do care about
women
height.
Do care about height, but at the end of the day, if it's the right guy with the right personality,
I don't think men care.
I don't think that she's gonna care that much.
If he
No.
makes you
Or
feel
I don't
secure,
think, like,
you're secure.
Yeah, and
you know?
I think Shai made a really good point. If the man who is shorter, a short man, has all the confidence in the world, he's not going to care if the woman's taller than him.
No.
He's going to be like, baby, wear your heels. What heels are you wearing today? Like, I think that confidence is everything.
I really think
Confidence in yourself
yeah.
and whatever.
Well, blessings to the short kings out there and the tall ones.
Oh my god. And the medium-sized ones too.
We love you all.
Our medium brothers, you guys need
Not
some
our
love, too.
medium brothers. How about all of y'all? We like all y'all. Short, tall.
I am really excited for Women's Month. These next few weeks, we are going to have on some inspirational women as guests to come on and talk to you guys. So just stay tuned. We're going to have some good guests coming on. And I'm just excited for these next few episodes and highlighting the women in our life that mean the most to us and that are giving back to their communities, that are thriving in their workplaces, that are showing up as wives, mothers, girlfriends, sisters, cousins. Like, I just think that
Friends.
we need to just really highlight the women that are in our lives the next few weeks. So I'm excited to do that. I'm gonna end it because I gotta go.
Okay.
Film. If you guys
Just kidding.
Have any women that you think that we should have on the podcast the next few weeks, even going beyond this month, please comment down below, tag them, send us a DM, put us in contact with them, because what my goal is to feature women in all different walks of life. Yes. And of course, all we can reach out to is our immediate circle and then beyond that circle. But if there are women that you have in your circle or your realm, or even someone you just follow, you're like, try to get them on, please send it to us so that we can do our best to try to shoot our shot, because that's all we could do.
We've been aggressive. We've been trying.
We shoot our shots.
I'm going to say Cheyenne's got the follower count.
I be shooting the shit out my shot.
And that little star, and I'll be like, Cheyenne, can you DM this person?
I shoot my shot sometimes.
All they're going to say is yes or no.
Yeah.
So run it. Let's figure it out. But
Or nothing.
Yeah, or nothing at all. Just read it. Like,
right.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But I'm so down to shoot my shot, so let me know if you guys want me to DM anybody and see if they'll come on the podcast. Follow us on Think Loud Crew on Instagram and on YouTube. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, share. We want to continue to grow our podcast. I saw in the last few weeks we've kind of grown on Instagram a little bit more. I think with doing the event and just having different kind of guests on, our reach has kind of broken to different realms. So let's just continue to use that momentum. And you can follow me at shy.shy.
You can follow me at rKyleLynn.
And you can follow me at Hair by Shannon C.
And
don't forget to tell your crew about our crew.
And go sign up for Mexico, y'all.